Hey guys, this is Stefan. How are you? I was having some weird problems with my HUD recently, but I thought I'd give you guys a briefing video for the beta users on the new feature for LUMIPro 2018, which is around colors and color favorites. So, first of all, there's your HUD. Da-da-da, says LUMIPro 2018 on it. Sorry guys, we were delayed. On a technical side, we were delayed that I ended up actually having three false starts on approaches that I wanted to take, and then ultimately proved that I couldn't get it to fit within script memory. And then I had to split a script in two to get enough script memory to do this change. And then both Sammy and I had some stuff in our personal lives that kind of messed us up. So we're a little later than we wanted to be, but here we are. And with any luck, we will have the 2018 with the new feature out sometime in April. I'm sorry, in May. And our goal right now is to get this thing in beta. The reason why I need to do beta is a couple things. One is I stare at this thing so much, sometimes I miss the obvious. Second reason is scripts actually behave a little bit different for me than somebody else, and I do a fair amount of alt testing, but I still have some challenges now and then. So here we go. All right, so. In a nutshell, we had the ability in the scene system and to be able to set some favorite scenes that you liked and save some scenes and whatnot. And then in the color scheme, we had everything around all of the standard colors that were in the Lee catalog. And if you guys hadn't noticed, like I can pick a random Lee color and hit info. Oops, let's pick another one here. And I can go off and say, here's the Lee Deeper Blue, number 085 and whatnot. You could also then, pick a color that you like and get it stored inside the system. The only problem that we had is that the thing, if you found a color that you really liked and really wanted to keep using, your best bet is nothing more than just trying to save it in a scene and then recover it from a scene to save your favorite color. And I realized I actually have some favorite colors that I like and I continued to keep using again. And so I thought it would be good to actually put a favorite color scheme in here. So let's pick a color here. So I'm using Sammy as my model here, and you can see as I change the color on her, the color changes here. Let's say that I saturate out something like this. Why don't we pick something that's slightly more intelligent? I'll go into the oranges today. Sure, why not? And we can try a few favorite colors of oranges. And let's say in the process of doing this, I want to get a little more pronounced in the green. Do that, take the saturation radius, and I finally get something that I like. And so now what I can do is I can save this favorite color. So if you notice over here, now we have a little save button here. So I can press the save button, and I'll call this testing for Samantha here in orange. Let's call it orange for Samantha, and hit submit. And now I've got a favorite color. By the way, the beta right now just defaults in 3 favorite colors. And what you'll see here is that we have a little favorite color tick mark here. By the way, if you notice, there was a little beta bug here already, which is it should have moved this thing. I added a tick mark here so I can go look at violets and blues and greens so you know which one you're looking at, because now there's this new one called favorites. And these are favorites that you store here. I loaded 3 in a red, green, and blue just by default. But now we've got a favorite color, and if I pull out the entire advanced thing, it now says favorite color orange by Samantha. It gives you the RGB, etc. within here. So let's go pick another favorite color for Samantha. Let's do something in the violets here. So let's say I pick something like that. Saturation's a little much. Yeah, let's take it down. It ends up being kind of a blue when it's all done. But again, this is now called a custom color until we save it. And we'll say Samantha in blue and hit submit. And now if you notice, I now have a new favorite color over in here. So I've got this favorite color, orange for Samantha, and then I made this one Samantha in blue. Oh, well, notice that I called this Samantha in blue, but I called this orange for Samantha. You'll notice now that there's a gear over in here, and one of my choices is to rename a color. what did I want to do this as? Let's use the same naming. Samantha in blue, I'll call this Samantha in orange. I can now rename this thing here and call this thing Samantha. Oops, helps when, yeah, you don't type wrong. Samantha in orange. Hit submit. And now I've got Samantha in orange and Samantha in blue. And if you notice when I change these around here, you can see it change. Now I can do your same thing here. I could actually put the Samantha in orange on the primary light, and on the accent light I could put it in blue, and I could pick a third color like bright red for the for the blue light on this thing here, and you get the idea. So works the same for the projector too. So it just really doesn't matter. Just, you know, a favorite color is a favorite color, and that's it. So a couple things we can do is we can actually res a backup engine here. And there's my little backup engine, and now it has this thing around color favorite status ready, no color entries in the backup engine. I can actually go in and say back up all my favorite colors to the backup engine. Bump, bump, bump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 color entries in here. Now they're backed up. I can just clear all my colors out with clear all my favorite colors. Now my list is empty. And I can click on this thing and hit restore. And here come my favorite colors back because I saved them to the backup engine. You can also take a favorite color and delete it. The way you do it is you pick the color. Let's say this, I don't like these default red, green, blues. I can just say number 2 clear currently selected favorite color. Select the second one, clear it. And then I can go clear the third favorite color, or those default colors. Now I just have the Samantha in orange and Samantha in blue. And I can just say back it up. And now there are 2 color entries in the backup system. So let's see what else. So we can clear all the favorite colors, which just clears the whole palette. You can clearly currently selected forever. You can show your favorite colors, which is just so if you're off in the greens, I can always just tap over in here. But if you didn't have this menu open, you could just say show your favorite colors, and there they are. Backup favorite colors, restore favorite colors. The only one I don't have implemented is share favorite color with a friend. This is very similar to the one in the scenes system. Go away, junk. In the scene system, there's a way to share a scene with a friend or colleague. It's the same thing that we try to do there. So if you have your favorite color, you can give it to someone else that owns a LUMIPro, and they can run with it as well. Let's see. So in either case, in terms of testing, definitely around the scene system is kind of interesting. So for example, if I let's go save. I'll just go ahead and clear my scene entries, clear all scenes here. And let's say I just want to store the lights from this. And the way I've got it set up right now is if you look at the red light, it's Samantha in orange, it says. The green light is the Samantha in blue we saved. And the blue light today, let's give it a neon green, just cyan maybe. Okay, so now I'm actually going to go save the lights of the scene. And if I look over in the advanced menu up here, it'll say it saved the red, green, and blue value. So what I can do is I can just go back to the default colors, for example, which takes everything back. I just hit the Rembrandt button. It went back to the default colors, and then I can just say restore off the scenes. And I can just confirm that the lights were actually set correctly. Samantha in orange is the red light, and Samantha in blue. So the scene system is saving all of that, and it's all good. So now if I do a big old backup here. By the way, if I do a big old backup, it's going to copy all of the poses, which I don't want to do for now. So I can just say, I can just back up the little bit that I want. So I want to back up the scenes to the server. And now there's one scene plus 2 color favorites. So there you go. In terms of testing, I'd also like to take a look at it, whether we can have, it should hold about 3 pages of them. I've limit the size of a thing, so let's say if I pick some crazy color and then I start typing some ridiculously crazy long, throw some junk in there, name in there, it caps the name to a certain size only. Boy, that's a dumb name, huh? Let's rename the color test. There you go, favorite color test, and then I can go, yeah, I don't need that favorite color anymore. Clear to. Again, backup server does its job. If I clear all my favorites, I can just do a restore, and it will move those favorite colors of the 2 that I had saved back there. So I'm looking for you guys' feedback on this. I think the implementation is pretty elegant. It's actually kind of simple to describe. There was a lot of work under the scenes to get all this to happen. So believe me, like I said, I had several unfortunate restarts associated with this. So I appreciate you guys' feedback. Find the bugs. The blog post and the reference on the blog will give you the links to how to file a bug on this thing. And that's it. Thanks for your time, guys, and take care.